Today we will find out what are the best purchases in Red Dead Online according to players. To find that out, I've asked you guys this question and I've got many answers. In fact, it took quite some time only to read them all. But now I can read the most popular opinions and also give my own commentary on each of them. I've decided to split all the opinions in the categories, weapons, ability cards and stuff like that. So if you're interested only in certain category, timecode will be in the description. First of all, some general advices, and I personally like this one. I don't know that there is one. Everyone is different playing styles, enjoy different things about the game. I think most importantly, do some research before you buy. Watch some only PvP cat and see if what you are about to buy is what you think it is and will be what you want it to be. Absolutely agree. Before you're gonna buy something expensive, make some research. That will lower the chances of future regrets. And you know what, this rule applies not only to Red Dead Online but to a real life as well. Next one. The flick of emote, cause you gonna let them know how you feel about them. Perfect advice for a stylish people. Mike says next. Horse brush, because no one likes a dirty horse. But you know what, anyone likes a dirty horse. I know that my pronunciation makes this joke hard to understand, but I was talking about the different words. It sounds pretty much the same, but spelling is different. Clothes. You can't run around naked. And I disagree on that, because what's the fun of running around if you are not naked? I just don't get it. Next comment is from This is Brett Tastic. Cossacks. Reason? Dun 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 dun. Dun, it's love time. And I guess it's enough of my low-level humor. I will read these funny comments randomly somewhere during the video, but we begin with the first real category – best weapons. Many people were mentioning sniper rifles, especially Carcano. For example, Carcano sniper rifle. The rifle's an absolute killer when it comes to getting people off. Yeah. I agree, any sniper rifle is a great purchase you won't regret, but Carcano especially, because you can use it for pretty much anything. Let's take a look at another popular opinion. Bolt action rifle, because it's one of few, if not only gun in the game that is great for hunting perfect pelts, PvP and PvE. And yeah, bolt action rifle is a great choice, especially for new players. In my opinion, it's much less effective than Carcano rifle, for example, but you can use painted black or auto aiming with bolt action rifle and you'll be fine in most activities. Another pretty popular comment. Lancaster and dual Mausers. They are the best, and they probably are if you are talking about the PvP with auto aiming. And even if you are doing PvE, you're not gonna regret buying Lancaster or dual Mausers. Yes, they probably not the best choice, but they are pretty solid. The next comment is from Stuntman Batman. The bow, because it's great for all aspects of the game. PvP, PvE, griefers, hunting, it goes great with whichever deadeye you like to run, so it can be used in any build. Well, the last sentence is true only if you are playing with auto aiming. If you're playing on a mouse and a keyboard, you have to use painted black with the bow, otherwise you won't hit anyone ever. But I absolutely agree that bow isn't a must-have weapon in this game, because it's good on a low levels to max up your health status. It's good on a high levels to kill people in a slippery bastard, for example, or to use dynamite arrow and crush griefers. It's good pretty much anywhere, so you have to buy it. Also, many people were mentioning Navy revolvers, and yes, I'm pretty sure that you're not gonna regret buying Navy revolvers. It's a good balanced weapon that is gonna be used in many situations. It's fine with PvP with different playing styles. It's good in PvE, and the most important, Cold Navy looks amazing. Another two relatively popular weapon choices, Varmint rifle, and here, yes, absolutely yes, you have to buy a Varmint rifle. And second one is pump action shotgun. Many people were suggesting to buy this item. Well, I would disagree, because shotguns are fine, it's just I would rather buy double sort of shotguns for most builds and situations. And before we continue with the ability cards category, here is another random comment from Pickled Babushka. The best purchase is another game you can play when you get bored of RDO. Or maybe go buy some vodka. I mean, any boring game is much better with vodka. But seriously, if you are bored of Red Dead Online, that's a great solution. Just go buy another game and maybe come back when or if there will be some big update. Now let's talk about the ability cards that players are suggesting. Jordan Vela says, cards and their level 3 upgrades. More specific, painted black, fool me once, peak condition and sharpshooter winning streak. Main reason being that if you are evenly matched for skill with someone but they have a better set of cards, you mostly likely going to lose. And there were many comments like that. If you wanna compete in PvP, you absolutely have to use good set of ability cards, especially good Deadeye ability card. And with Deadeye ability card you can't go wrong if you're gonna choose painted black and will max it up to level 3. It's a perfect card for pretty much any in-game situation. It's good in PvP, in PvE, you can use it for hunting. It's just a great ability card for new players and for high-level players as well. Other reasonable choices you won't regret, but they are more for PvP, is Slippery Bastard and Slow and Steady. As for passive ability cards, I agree with Jordan well. I mean, peak condition, sharpshooter is absolutely must have. Fool me once is also a great choice, but you can consider buying Never Without One or Iron Lung instead. And I would personally add Strange Medicine here because it's such a great choice for PvE. And that's pretty much all you need. Yes, there are many other good ability cards, but you'll be fine with only this set of cards. And freaking Emerson says, gold guns, because it's all about the flags. Now you know the secret, the main secret of Red Dead Online. Next category is horses and pamphlets, because you know what, nobody likes a dirty horse. And actually I was pretty glad to see that there are not so many comments like Black Arabian because it's the best horse in the world. Because, you know, I've made many videos just to prove that horses are pretty much the same in this game, the difference is not significant. So actually the only comment I have to mention here is from Guerrero Scarface. That saddle that makes your horse have unlimited stamina, and here of course talking about the Nacogdoches saddle with hooded stirrups. That's pretty much all you need to buy. As for pamphlets, many people were mentioning Dynamite Arrow because, you know, let's face it, it's an absolutely overpowered weapon at the moment. Few people were also mentioning tonic pamphlets, but in my opinion the only tonic pamphlet worth buying is a special health cure. And before we continue with the rolls, here is a comment from Bruno Gomez. Nice clothes, you might be stressed due to glitches and bugs, but never bad dressed. Nothing I can add here, except one thing, it's not like you might be stressed, you will be stressed due to the glitches and the bugs. As for rolls, reading the comments I've made the conclusion that people are suggesting all the rolls equally. I mean, it makes sense, because let's be honest, any role in this game is a good investment, even if we're talking about the bounty hunter roles that I personally don't like too much, but there are legendary bounties, there are cool cosmetics, there are ability to have more tonics with you. I mean, it's definitely worth money. But there's one thing, let's say you bought the collector's role, you have to focus on buying the improvements for your role, and I'm talking about the shovel and the metal detector, as fast as it possible, because roles are really profitable if you are level 20 and you have your stuff improved, and I'm talking about the shock improvements for the moonshiner role and the trader wagons for the trader role. Even reinforced lasso for the bounty hunter role is a good investment of your money, and you have to buy it. And there is one last comment that I absolutely have to read because I found it so true in many different ways. Saga Soekwabek says, one of the roles to make dollars, and Colt Navy revolvers plus sniper rifle so you can defend yourself. Besides that, a good haircut, as it's hard to get in real life with lockdown and all that stuff. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about all these choices and whether you agree with them. And again, big spasiba for anyone who took part in the voting, who wrote their opinion in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you. До свидания.